How's it going, guys? Welcome back to OneShot. We have our old familiar thing here with Nico telling me to stop shutting down the game randomly. Oh, Graeme, let me know when you're back. I'm back. I don't know why this keeps happening. It's my fault. I will take responsibility in this particular circumstance. Sorry about that. We're probably towards the end of unique interactions for shutting things down like that. Apparently it has a limited number of results. It's like only a set number of different dialogue options, obviously, and I don't think there's that many, and I've already done it quite a few times. Why am I so hyper aware of the stepping sound effect all of a sudden? It sounds like when someone grabs their cheek and goes like... I hope the microphone picks that up in a way that does it justice. Okay, when did that become such a ridiculous maze? I didn't realize how deep I had gone down into all of that, and it took me a hell of a lot more effort than I expected to make my way back out of it. I need to think of what needs to be done here. I need to go head back up to the village. There was someone hanging out down around here who... needed a pen? That was a while ago. That was like an hour and something ago that I found that. But I should probably try and re-find that person rather than abandoning them completely. I'm pretty sure it was a person though, not a robot. Whoa, purple robot. What do you got going on? How come you're red instead of green? Well, more of a purple than a red. I'm glad you came around to my way of thinking there, Nico. But your eyes and stuff are red. I am only here to pick up this week's moss samples. I will return to my station in the city soon. I see. Turns out there's multiple types of robots depending on what part of the world they're from. That's neat. I am in charge of collecting the moss samples. Cool. Seems like you guys have a bit of a teamwork situation worked out here. Hello, person. This is the main generator of the Glen. I swear I do, like, my, quote, voice for the robots differently every time. It's usually, like, a particular cadence. But, like, I never remember from one video to the next what I did exactly. So it's probably just so inconsistent. Ooh, Graeme, I actually fixed one of these earlier in that place across the ocean. Oh, maybe you said Graeme and I, like, we did it together. I don't know. This generator does not need to be fixed right now. Right, you guys already have power and all. But I can still zip past you, right? That's good. Fireflies are buzzing about in this jar. It'll probably say that for literally any of them. A generator. This one's got a working battery. Well, now I know if anything goes wrong to come back here. I can't believe I hadn't come to there before. Phosphor trees are now being protected under the new laws. Please do not harvest them. I'm not? At least I wasn't going to. Now I'm very curious and would definitely do so if I had the tools for it. Phosphor tree growth rate has been reduced as of late. Oh, that's no good. Usually trees take up phosphorus, or plants in general do. Are these ones producing it? Interesting. Some interesting biological interactions could take place there. Beep boop. Water collection project resuming. Hello, living person. Hello. I've collected a duplicate water sample. Would you like it? My programming says that organic beings need water to survive, so I shall offer it to you. I wish you said the. Just like Futurama when Fry thinks that he's a robot and he starts talking in like old English for some reason. Who knows? Who knows how robots would talk? So I shall offer it to thee. Sure, we'll take it. Oh, we're getting a little bit of a wee thing here. Don't treat me like I'm some sort of Venom symbiote or something like that. Oh god, now I can't remember. Is it symbiote or symbiote? That stupid... I never actually saw the Venom movie. All I saw was the stupid trailer where they got it wrong, and now thinking back, I can't remember what's right and what's wrong. That broke my brain. Crap. It's full of little glass tubes of water. Water samples. You're all stoked? Take care now, person. Well, thanks. I've never been as enthusiastic about anything as this dude is about water samples. The label says water sample. Who'd have thought? What creative labeling you've chosen. Oh, more glitchy squares. Monitoring anomaly. What is that thing? An anomaly. An anomaly. An anomaly. It seems like it would be harder to say than it is. What if it was like an annoying anomaly? An angry? No, angry is the wrong sound. An annoying anonymous anomaly? Apparently it's not that much of a tongue twister. Well, yeah, but I'd like to know more about it. You're being awfully vague, Robot. Okay, so all of this down here has these cool scientific sampling robots. These are my people. This is who I relate to. If I was a robot, I'd be down there hanging out with them, collecting all sorts of data for future analysis. That's basically what my life is anyways. Might as well do it if I was a robot. But I guess that's everything. I can't believe I didn't go down there before. I almost entirely missed it. Good thing I'm a little bit confused about where I've been, and I'm choosing to just zigzag in search of Pen Boy. This is the best fishing spot. Nothing to do with pens. This area in general feels promising. I feel like it was someone outside, but I'm gonna check anyways. I don't know how far up all this I went. No, this is straight up into the village, so I don't think I went there. Maybe I only stuck my head in a little bit, but I don't think I would have went super far there. Probably not where Pen Guy's hanging out. I have no idea. I guess I carry on up to the village. Maybe I have poked my head in up here before. Yeah, I am just back here. So there's multiple ways to get to this area. I gotta go inspect what's going on over to the right. It is the exact same area. Yep, I've completely been here already. I haven't tried giving you the tube of water. I doubt you'll want it, but I just want to see what the dialogue would say. How about this glass tube full of water I got from a robot? Do you like glass? Do I? Do you? I love glass. So much. So much that I have too much glass and not enough other things. I gotta get rid of some of my old bottles and vials to make room for new stuff. That's why I set up this trade post in the first place. Is to just get rid of all the crazy amount of glass things that you have? So I guess that's a no-go. Well, darn. Well, I didn't really expect them to take it anyways, did I? Oh, this should have made much more sense. I was just playing around combining things. I should have anticipated this. Here I am walking around looking for the dude who wants the pen just to try and, like, jog my memory, remember, like, think about what I need to be doing next. I could make a pen. Oh yeah, we can use the feather as a pen. I saw it in a picture book once. A pen made from dipping a feather in ink. I don't really want to give this dude the feather pen, but yet again, I just like to see all the different dialogue options and see what he has to say about it. Graeme, wasn't the whole point of trading was so that we could make a pen? Let's not trade this away. Oh, well, it seemed like it would be fun, okay? I just wanted to see what everyone's reaction would be. No need to wig out so hard. Don't get your whiskers in a bunch. Oh, this is the dude who wanted the pen? My god, this took me forever to find. I thought it was a person. I thought it was one of the bird people. Jeez, it's been a while. Alright then. What happens if I just run past you? Oh, okay. Well, I found a pen, sort of. Indeed you do? It's not a proper sentence, but I know what you're getting at. But are you not forgetting something? Something to write on? Oh, the sun! Fine, okay. Now I gotta run back and grab the sun. I hope you enjoyed it, lady of the forest, because I'm gonna need that back. Sorry, I never said no take backs. I'm gonna steal it for myself here. Feeling a little greedy. My tan was starting to fade. I have a weird habit of whenever I walk through this hallway, I put myself in the dead center so that the roof, or I mean the two walls, make black bars at the top and the bottom. I don't, for whatever reason, I just automatically seem to do it. I don't like having it unbalanced, even though it, like, you know, makes for slightly more steps overall. Jeez, what a stupid weird thing I did. What did you do? You killed it. You killed the light bulb. The light's gone out. I guess we should have never abandoned it. This is terrible news. Graeme, do you know what happened? No, but what we need now is a potato or a lemon or one of those, like, elementary school science experiments. No. You... really? But... am I gonna do? Oh, you're the light, Nico. It lit up again. Phew. Awesome, you're just generating it with your own energy. Did this character turn into a seed or something? She's gone. Oh, there's something on the ground here. It looks like a kernel of corn? Don't remove it, man. You gotta let the cycle repeat here. This character, very much like a plant would, is pulling like a phoenix here. We need to let them re-rise, re-sprout, and grow. She must have left it behind. No, don't take it. I have to assume it was a seed. Come on. Maybe there'll be somewhere better to plant it. Oh, it's funny that you said it looked like a kernel of corn when her name was Maize. You know, maize is in corn. It's a seed apparently left behind by Maize. Maybe we'll water it later? Can't combine those. Okay. Well, I tried. And just because I can, I'm gonna go try and trade away the seed now. Just because I want to see. Like, last time I tried to show him some, like, pretty valuable stuff, like the feather, which, geez, everyone was all about how, like, important that feather was. That it's, like, a feather from the prophet, and, like, that's a big deal. It's glowing and magical and, like, super awesome. And I just dunked it in ink. I just realized how disrespectful that actually feels. I'm a jerk. Oh, that's not, I think that goes to that light bulb puzzle. Yeah, I feel like I should have treated that more kindly, maybe, and also not tried to trade it away. But here I go, once again, trying to trade away things that I probably shouldn't. Jesus, now I'm not going to remember how to get back to the area that has the trading. Alright, that wasn't so bad. Didn't take too long to find. The seed left behind by the plant lady? Oh, but what if it's like her baby? Oh, you look really concerned there. Rightfully so. Can't give away someone's baby like that, especially not to a bird. Yeah, you're right. Seeds to a bird, probably not a great option. Hey! Maybe he takes offense to that the same way you don't really like to be called a cat. But I mean, hard to ignore the similarities. I would go ahead and say it's likely that bird's not gonna not eat that seed. That's my assumption, at least. Alright, Mr. Bouncer, I know you're just doing your job, but it's time you let me through. Graeme, I'm too tired to go on right now. Please let me nap for a little bit somewhere. I remember seeing a room to the west. Looked like it might be a good place to take a rest. I like the rhyme, but damn it. That's kind of annoying. I would much prefer to just progress the game right now. Especially since I don't know exactly where it is you want me to go. Hopefully I can find somewhere relatively quickly. Maybe there's somewhere even more near than that. Maybe there's something just right here. Oh, perfect. That's not bad at all then. I'm a little tired from walking. Is it alright if I take a nap? Okay. What if I said no? Oh, right. I forgot it totally just closes the game. We aren't done yet, Nico. As much as you want to phone it in, there's more to be done around here. It'd be funny if you were running through a field of corn, of maize. Oh, it's interesting that they highlight the specific napping, like the napping beds with a light bulb on them. I feel like that's what's going on there at least. Graeme, I had another dream. Did you see this one too? Yeah. I was in a big field. No, I just said I saw it, okay? Like the one in my last dream. And I saw my village. But then I woke up. I don't think this world has anything like that. I mean big wheat fields. The only big plants I've seen here are a bunch of weird trees. Oh yeah, like the phosphorus ones. And those balls of moss floating in the water. Wait, is moss even a plant? It is a bryophyte. But it is non-vascular. So it needs to be in or around standing water. It doesn't, like, take water up through roots out of a soil. I think you would still call it a plant. It would just be a non-vascular plant. So there's your guys' botany lesson for the day. Say, have you seen any wheat field before, Graeme? Yeah, all over the place. I live in the prairies. Oh, they're really pretty, aren't they? The one around my village goes around for miles. Yeah, the ones around here go on for kilometers. A much more reasonable measurement of distance. The plants are really tall. Sometimes I can't even see through them. When it's windy out, the wind can make waves in it. It's like an ocean of food. Oh, wait, but there's food in regular oceans too, like fish and crabs. I've never actually been to a real ocean until now, actually. I have been to the ocean. That's really cool, Graeme. Thanks. I was trying to brag, so I'm glad you took it at face value there. I've only seen the ocean on TV before. I never thought I'd get to ride a boat through one. The water back home doesn't have glowy stuff like how it is here either. But I guess it's because the world is already so dark. You know, I used to be scared of the dark, Graeme. It's a little hard to imagine that now after spending so much time here. But not long ago, I couldn't even go to sleep without a lamp. It's good you got over that. I slept with a lamp on for a lot of years, like a pretty long time, and I don't know what it was one night that I just decided not to anymore. Yeah, weird to think back on. Like, for an extended period, I slept with, like, the literal lights on in my room. That I got over pretty young, I think, but I kept, like, a nightlight or a lamp for a long, long time. And I don't even know if I was fully scared of the dark. It was just, like, a claustrophobic feeling. It was, like, isolation more than the, like, ooh, maybe there's something under the bed, or maybe there's a monster in the room. It was more just, like, yeah, it's a weird feeling. But one day I just was, like, over it. Weird to think back to, actually. I haven't thought about that in a long time. It's good you got over that, I guess. Otherwise, I wouldn't last long here. Then again, I've been carrying around the sun, so it's not too bad. And also, I don't feel scared at all with you guiding me. So, thanks for that. I'm glad to help. Anyway, maybe we should head out now, Graeme. I agree. I'm itching all over to show this dude up. Wave this feathery pen in his face. Maybe give him a quick, sly tickle while we're signing the paper. Just make it seem like an accident. I found a pen, sort of. Good. Please write your name here. I kind of wanted to see it. I wanted to, like, see how the signature was written out. Just curious. Feel like how people write says a lot about them sometimes. Good luck. Thanks. Off I go. Real bang-up job you're doing up there. Maybe we should have just bribed him. Maybe that would have been easier than everything we did end up doing. Oh, okay. What in the world? Wait a second. There are things I'm carrying right now, like the feather and... Oh, it's just back to being a regular feather, by the way. The feather and the light bulb I needed. I could have come through here without the seed, without the tube of water. I can't remember exactly. I needed the amber. I think I needed the journal back when I did the robot thing. The novelty t-shirt is like a goofy extra anyways. I think I could have left a bunch of this behind. I think I could have made it to this point in the game without that. So that makes me think either it's optional content or... Which, I thought the game was more linear than that. I didn't think there was a bunch of optional stuff. Jesus. Or, like, there's no backtracking this game. Or later on in the game, I will get to come back. The anomalies are getting stranger, because now all of a sudden they're, like, black and red. And making spookier noises than they have been in the past. I'm not a huge fan of it. It's kind of creeping me out. Man, these little cutscenes and stuff are really cool. Oh, this area is kind of gorgeous in general, actually. I was thinking, like, man, that would make a really cool, like, desktop background or something. Those little cutaways are nice on their own, but this whole area looks really cool. Ah, the sun! Was that an exclamation or like a fear? Ah, the sun! Welcome, Messiah. Welcome to the refuge. Do you understand what you must do here? I'm supposed to go inside the tower, right? So the tower is in the refuge? I already see the tower, so I guess we must be close. Where's the entrance? On the surface. The surface? I feel like I'm like inside of a building right now, right? I feel like this is Zion in the Matrix. We got buildings inside of buildings. Look down, small one. Oh, we're pretty high up. So the surface as in the bottom floor rather than the surface as in like outside of the refuge, I guess. I guess I gotta get down a lot of stairs. Or find an elevator. Correct. One of those will do. However, the tower is a sacred place. Finding the entrance may be easy, but that alone will not be enough. What do you mean? Once you reach the surface, I recommend visiting the Library for Leads. It makes it seem like that is the title of the library. Like if it was like, the Library of Botanical Findings. This is the Library of Leads. But no, I think I think that all capitalizing is just confusing things. Alright, thank you. Off you go then. I wish you luck. I'm afraid this area is off limits for you. The amount of luck I wish only extends so far. It ends right here. Only the bearer of the sacred kernel is permitted access to the garden. Oh, damn. I got a seed. How sacred is this? I'm afraid this area is off limits for you. Only the... Come on, man. Oh, like a kernel of corn? I have this. It was left behind by the plant lady in the glen. That is indeed the kernel. We just blew that robot's mind. He wigged out. You can see his proverbial jaw drop. He shit nuts and bolts all over the place there in pure ecstasy. Then, it is your duty to regrow her. Do you understand what you must do? Yeah, pretty straightforward. Probably just shove it in the ground somewhere, right? Good. You may now pass through here to access the garden. Alright, dope. I feel good that we're helping out Maze. I feel like we already did a lot to help her, but then it also felt like we were kind of abandoning her just a little bit. I felt good about, you know, like giving her peace in her final moments and everything, but it almost felt like we could do more. Time to put the seed in the planter. Do it then. Quit talking about it. There's no dirt in this pot. Will the seed really grow like this? I feel like we also could water it, which is like lucky that I stopped and got that, but maybe I missed out on the ability to get soil. I feel like either I missed my chance or it's going to exist somewhere in the refuge here. I'm not going to water it just yet until I maybe find out whether or not there's actually soil to find somewhere. I like the music in this area. I feel like a lot of the music in the game has been more simplistic than this. It's interesting because they kind of found a cool balance here. Oh, I'll finish this thought up first. Kind of a cool balance between that minimalist, really simple, straightforward, but having a little bit of like industrial hints to it. Man, my music theory is like really weak, so I probably can't describe it and do it total justice, but I hope you guys are hearing what I'm hearing and understanding what I mean. Come on! But you really crashed the shit out of something. Come on! Work already! Huh? What was that? Which direction do we go? I have no way of knowing where that came from, so I guess... Ooh, yeah, okay, the giant arrow and then also more crashing and banging. Why isn't this working? I think someone might need help. Oh, I see. So it's alerting me to head off in the other direction then. Or maybe it's straight down. Okay, I'm still heading off in the wrong direction then. Right here we are. Oh, we're trying to fix the elevator. Maybe it's like a billion stairs or something. So maybe you need the elevator. Come on. Come on. I'm too busy for this. Excuse me. Whoa. You. And you're like a human being. You're not like a robot or a bird person or a cat person or anything. You just look like a person. Jeez, I didn't think I was gonna run into... This is embarrassing. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, please. I would like to know how to get to the surface. Yeah, I was afraid you were gonna say that. Right now, this elevator is the only way to access the surface, but... Yeah, just take a look at it. I'm looking. Looks fine. Looks like an elevator. That's exactly what I'm thinking. Nico, I love when we're on the same page, buddy. Well, you're not wrong, but go look at the button panel. Huh. There aren't any buttons. Yep, that's a problem. I mean, on a scale of things that can go wrong with elevators, that seems pretty low on the list. There's probably an easy way to, like, finger the proper part of the panel or something to make something happen. I'm kind of in a hurry here, dude. The world is dying. There's usually a big button here that says ground on it. you know, because it takes you to the ground area. But now it's been ripped out or something. I tried looking everywhere for it, to no avail. Maybe it exploded? Do you think we'll have to make a new one? What? How? We'll figure it out. I'm kind of a master at just whipping things together and then making them into useful things. That's kind of what I'm here for. Do you think you'll be able to make that button? Well, no pressure, kid. Yeah, just like the pressure that's needed to push a button. I'll just stick with my original plan for now. Time to kick the door again. I kind of thought that's what you were going to stick with. My foot hurts. Yeah, it's not a great plan, I'll tell you that. But if you want to stick with it, you go ahead and do that. It seems like if that's your level of creative, rational thinking for problem solving, critical thinking, that maybe you shouldn't be on the button finding task force, you know? I think maybe I'll just lead the charge on that one. Oh, damn. How massive is the refuge going to be for exploring? Oh, okay. I can only go into lit up rooms? Let me double check that. Alright, well that at least limits things, because all of a sudden, very quickly, that seemed insanely huge. Hey, another one of the purple and red dudes. Are you an intruder? Because if you are, hey, this guy's like a more advanced model or something, because he's not, like, shouting his commands. Because if you are, I model 8XM, home security bot, TM, serial number, blah, 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 will have to report you. Oh, sorry, I kind of just walked in because the door was unlocked. Do you want me to leave? Scanning for suspicious activity. Well, breaking into your house is probably pretty suspicious. I don't know what you're going to see beyond that. Suspicious activities detected, 0. You're a bad home security bot. Well, I guess as long as I don't do anything bad. Like rummage through your emails, it's off. Nuts. Seemed like it could be fun to poke around with. Maybe that's the only apartment I'm actually going to be able to access. Ah, here we go. More to see, more to do. Oh, hi there. You look very zen. I would say that is the case. Okay. Seems like that was a reasonable deduction of the situation. It's a pink flower. It stood out to me quite a lot because it's not a type of decoration I've really seen elsewhere. What about your awesome penguin? It's a baby penguin plush. Hello, penguin.
Hello.
Oh my god, that made me want to throw up. I don't know, that gave me the worst, like, shiver up my spine, butterflies in my stomach, hairs on my neck standing up or whatever. That was wrong. Why was that so wrong? Why did that mess me up so bad?
Hello.
Ugh, that's more terrifying than the Satan ram we found last time. Like, what the hell is wrong with that penguin? I think I hate it. Hello, would you like to play a game? Oh, sure. What game would you like to play? How about the game where, through a series of questions, we decide which game to play? That's a fun one. Do you know rock, paper, scissors? Desired difficulty level? Maximum. Desired duration of turns? Do you mean number of turns or how long the turns take? Please set your timer. Never mind. You took all the fun out of it, dude. My parents are, like, literally never home. But I don't mind. I'm used to it. Besides, I've got a model CWT 2nd Gen Unit 4EHE to keep me company now. 4EHE. You heard me. That was too many similar sounding short letter words. She still talks a little weird sometimes, but that's okay. She's learning. If I work real hard, she might even be tamed someday. Oh, so the robots that are running around being like, my primary function is those are like the robots. And the people who are more like, hey, what's up? Let's play some games together. Those are the tamed robots. That's interesting. I like how semi-frequently that concept has come up in this game. How we've slowly learned more about what that actually means. Maybe we're going to learn even more here. I keep hearing that word. What? Tame? Nobody told me what it means yet. It's just a robot thing. I can't really explain it either. I mean, just by talking around it, you kind of explained it, so I thought maybe you would be able to give a more thorough explanation. Well, thank you regardless. Pile of large books. One of them is a robot instruction manual. It seems like it's just like having a pet or something. You just literally can improve your robot by like teaching it things over time. Hey, another ram. Something has been chewing on this plant. Probably that bird person in the corner. Just a regular one. No devils present here. The remains of a potted plant. Well, you don't need the soil then, right? I can just take that. Not much left of this plant. The entire plant was eaten. I just moved here from the Glen. Things are so different in the city. You've been to the Glen, right? Yeah. Everything's so green back there. I really miss it. My neighbor gave me some of those plants to cheer me up. But I should probably get a muzzle for Betsy there. Oh, I don't think that's anything I can help with. Can you tie this around her face? No, nothing like that, hey? Damn. I was hoping that you would just be willing to give up on the plants and hand me one. The title is City Life, What to Expect. Is it going to say the same thing about Graeme? Someone lives here. Can't just sleep in their bed. I wanted to try, okay? I just wanted to see if it would say the thing about, like, a bed, more like a mattress, or the thing we've commonly seen over and over again. A Roomba? I'm not sure what this is. It's like a little car. You should ride on it. Oh, yep. What? Do it. I like how you can't bail on it after that. Yes! Yes, this is the best thing that's ever happened in any game ever. This is totally unnecessary. It doesn't help us solve a puzzle or anything. It's off. I don't think anyone's even gonna like catch us or notice or anything. What happens if we leave with it? Well, that was fun. We ride at dawn. That is the best achievement I've ever earned in a game, possibly ever. Someone in here give me some soil, okay? Someone in one of these apartments. Oh, this has got to be you. You've got to have so much excess soil. Your head is literally a plant pot. You've got to have some level of empathy for gardening, right? Hello there. You have a lot of plants. I do. Grew all these myself, you see? Feel free to ask me about them. Oh, you're a gardener, right? Yup. Do you happen to have any dirt? For growing plants, I mean. Yup. Do you need some? Yeah, big time. I'm supposed to plant this seed left behind by a plant lady, but the pot in the garden doesn't have any soil. I see. I know who you're talking about, yeah. I love me some plant ladies. Great gal. Here, take the whole bag. Thank you. Dope. A bag of dirt for growing plants. That's a phosphor tree. Oh, like the ones we saw in the Glen. I always wondered, where are the leaves? They're not dead, are they? Oh, not at all. Although these trees are composed of a woody tissue, they're closer to grass anatomy-wise. So the branches are actually leaves? Sorta. What's interesting about these plants is the amount of phosphor sap they can generate. Phosphor, that's the glowy stuff, right? Mm-hmm. I guess that makes sense because, like, you know, we have phosphorescent light bulbs. I think some, like, bioluminescing fish and things like that use phosphorus for it. So there is, like, some actual scientific basis for here. I think the moss balls and these phosphorus plants and everything are kind of, like, really cool concepts that this game came up with. Coming up with alien plants and animals and stuff is really difficult because the temptation is to make them so similar to what we already have. But I think this was creative. It's like a woody grass that glows and stuff. It's cool. I like it. Phosphor can store light energy and slowly emit it over time. Most of this phosphor from the world still contains energy from before the sun went out. Without the sun to recharge them, though, well, let's talk about something else. I didn't mean to bum you out, man. Sorry. Ah, black clovers. Probably the only plant hardy enough to survive naturally outside the Glen. Personally, I think they're really boring to look at. One of my customers really loves them, though. I think all the black clovers I'm growing here are for him, actually. Come to think of it, I haven't seen him in a while. I wonder when he's coming to pick these up. I wonder who you're talking about. It's wheat! Why is it in a flower pot? Well, doesn't it look nice? I guess. I like to stand in the middle of the wheat field back in my village. It goes on for miles. I wish I could have seen it. In our world, wheat is usually only grown in small, isolated plots. Or in a flower pot. Way to mix things up. This tree has leaves. Ah, yes, true foliage is hard to come by nowadays. You hardly ever see trees like that in the wild anymore. And the ones you do see are pretty much all raised artificially by people like me, mostly for nostalgia purposes. This one lone bush cactus that is different from the rest, cactus. That's really all you do need to know about cactuses. I think we got to the heart of it. It's a sink. Watering can, half full. Oh, I like that. I like that it's just like the smallest little window into Nico being an optimist. I almost sailed straight past that as like a throwaway line, but that's really adorable. Filled with plant clippings. It's a pink flower. The clover guy, he's actually pretty cool. He's an author, and apparently he's some sort of big deal, or at least he's really passionate about his work. I don't know him that well, although sometimes I stumble across articles about him in the news. I'd love to chat with him if I run into him again. Small garden trowel. The handle part is shaped like an owl, so it's an owl trowel? I get it. Maybe he would enjoy the strange journal then. Most of the plants in the world tend to grow in the glen. Even if it's facing the flooding issues, it's still in better condition than the other two areas. The Barrens is, well, the Barrens, and Refuge City has barely enough ground to stand on, let alone grow stuff. On a larger scale than this, I mean. I thought you would be so psyched about this book. Good luck with the seed now. I thought that was such good thinking. Maybe the amber, maybe he'd still like that? No interest, hey? Maybe he's all clovered out. He's had enough of that in his life. Okay, this is great. I'm glad that was like the last thing to investigate. Obviously, there's these kind of more southern... Let me just poke my head in and see. Okay, they're kind of larger-ish areas. So... At the beginning of this episode, I wasted so much time running around trying to find things. So honestly, I don't know what this episode length is like right now. My timer is kind of unreliable because of a lot of wasted time up top. So in this episode, I was going to tease it as a next time thing. But in this episode, let's go round out our little bit of gardening here and see what that yields. Because I'm fairly certain this is optional. Getting the water and the kernel could have very easily not happened. So it's got me excited to see how it fully comes together. First step, dump the dirt on it. I hope this helps you grow, little seed. The seed's in the soil, but it looks a bit dry. I'm going to get a better angle on what I'm doing here. Is a small tube of water going to be enough? Good thinking, Graeme. Water should help this seed grow. I don't really know if there's water elsewhere in this world, you know? Maybe it's like an idiocracy thing where everyone drinks Powerade all the time, so I'll use the little bit of water to promote the seed growth here. The dirt's nice and moist now, but what if it dries out? There's only so much water from this little tube. I'll hold on to the tube for now, just in case. It is a good point. Is there anything I can do? We've given it dirt and water. Will that be enough? Is there a way to cover it up like greenhouse style? It seems like I might be missing a step, but I hope that's enough too. I hope so too, but I feel like there is going to be another step, like a greenhouse style thing to maximize the light and retain water and everything like that. So it wasn't a fully complete mission there, so I'm glad I didn't tease it just to at the top of the next episode have a little bit of a letdown like that. So next time, guys, I'll finish exploring around here. It looks like there's plenty more like apartment type rooms to explore in the meantime, so we got lots to check out. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will see you again soon.